morning, Rini. कैसे
Good
हो?
morning.
Do you remember yesterday's incident? I'm not able to focus on today. I mean, focus today because of that incident yesterday.
Oh, which incident are you talking about?
We are standing near the gate in front of our school, and parent came to pick up her daughter.
Oh, that parent who was talking over the phone continuously.
Yes, and the
Yeah, yeah.
child and the kid is roaming on the road, and the parent is busy with her phone. Isn't it scary if something would happen onto her? I mean,
Yeah, we parents always keep on complaining we don't have time. But this short times were the important time when the child would have been communicated with you, learn many things, right?
yes,
Because we
yes.
know that the
Hmm.
child observe, they listen, and they imitate us and learn from all
Hmm.
these things. It's not
Yes,
about any classroom. It's not about a presentation. It's not about any it's not, as always you say, it's not a rocket science of teaching life skills. As
yes.
a which
There
are,
is Yes, there is no formula for that, and we don't have to take extra time for that. We do not need extra time. It is there and where you teach the kids, and that is how we are today here with yet another episode of Parenting with Desi Tadka. And today's topic is childhood to independence, the learning impact of life skills. Yes,
yes. Hi, I'm Dr. Rini with my co-host Dr. Sharmishta. Give we are going to talk about five important skills. There are many life skills, and all life skills are important. But we are going to five important life skills which we can teach from the very young age, so that they are more, as the topic suggests, they from childhood to becoming an independent individual. It's easy for them, right?
yes.
So the first
If
thing what we talk,
is communication. If I sit here and ask and shout here to my daughter to do something, she won't do that. She will shrug her shoulder and say, I have not listened. I was studying. I was engrossed in my study. I had not listened. And
yeah.
that is not
And
how
you,
you do.
as a parent of a teenager, you end up on shouting at her or punishing her or saying something which you don't want to say. Actually, the
Yes,
fault
yes.
is with us, not with them. When we want to communicate, whether it is a teenager or whether it is a small child, we need to be in front of them, or we need to call them near us and have the eye contact with them and talk to them. That is how
Yes,
the
yes.
communication can be done smoothly, and it is a two side. And this communication is not just about talking. It's more
Hmm.
about relationship building. It's more about understanding each other, and also for them to understand that whatever is being said to us is important.
And that is why how we also teach through communication. We teach the emotional regulations. How, because many times kid won't say what they feel like. They also don't know how they feel like, and even sometimes they don't communicate also with us. Even some, if they are bullied at school or whatever happened, because they see that we are not able to sit with them, we are not listening to them.
Yeah.
That is
Many times when we negate their emotions, so if we are not communicating, being in front of them, they don't see the facial expression. They don't see in eye to eye. So in, as it is said, no, from our eyes, we can know what the person is feeling. Our feelings can be reciprocated in the eyes, can be seen in the eyes. In the same way, once the communication is in front to front, they learn to express also their emotions, and the building of relationship helps them to know their emotions. So when we talk about emotion, it's more about like telling or helping them to understand it's okay to have certain kind of feeling, but if it is not okay, how to take care of it. That is also,
hmm,
for example, if a child is throwing a tantrum, right, for a
hmm.
toy and crying loudly and throwing, instead of immediately say, okay, you stop crying, I will give you the toy. Let's say, yeah, I know you are upset. Once you stop crying, come to me, we will talk about it. So this way,
Yes,
we are doing both the things. We are validating the child's emotion, and also we are telling that there is another way of handling this, rather than you throwing tantrum and I shouting at you or I punishing you. So this,
Yes.
we acknowledge our emotions instead of negating their emotions. And there are many other examples also for about emotional regulations. And when we do this emotional regulations, we teach them to be adaptable to the situation.
Yeah, like even when there is a transfer of parents and kid, they are not communicating with the kid properly, where they are going. If there is a change, there will be a change of place, there will change of school, friends and everything. We have seen examples when a child come and they are brooding within themselves. They are not opening up to anything and they're crying. They are not interested to come to school, and
True.
that is where parents should sit and speak them, I mean talk to them, that these are the things we are getting transferred, we are getting going to new place, you have to make new friends, yes the friends are there, we can have contact. Those kind of assurances can solve many problems.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember one child who had come in standard three, and he had come from another state, completely a
Hmm.
different state,
Hmm.
to Odisha.
Language.
And the child was not able to communicate with anyone, any of them. And he was not ready for to come. Every day he would find an excuse not to come to the school. Or if he
Hmm.
comes, he will start crying, saying, "Stomach, I have stomach ache, I want to go back home." So that is how the child used to do. So
Hmm.
we when I spoke to the child, then I took the child to this classroom and asked others to be friend with him, talk to him. So slowly, with bringing changes, the child adapted. So if the parents have done the work earlier before coming to the another state,
Yes, yes.
it would have been easier for the child also to understand.
Hmm.
There is a change, and it would have a child to easy to adapt also. It might take
Yes, yes.
some time, but it's okay. But they would have bounced back. And this
Hmm.
adaptability will build the resilient in them also. For any
Yes.
kind of changes, to be a resilient is also an important aspect, right?
Yes, and I remember one example. One of the kid in Montessori too had lost her grandparent, who is very near to him, and parents and family members never told where grandparent went. They says
Right.
he is still in the hospital, and every day he comes crying, and he is beating to other kids, and because the parents said there is grandpa, he want to meet, they should have prepared. That preparation is also important, they need to speak to them continuously, and they should understand the kids emotion also. It's not hiding won't solve the problem.
Yeah. When we are talking about adaptability and resilient, making the children adaptable and resilient, it is
Hmm.
important to understand that children also understand without words.
Yes.
It's not that everything that you say that is what they believe blindly. They can see your action, they can see your conversation with another adult,
Hmm. Hmm.
and they can understand certain things. And telling them the truth might be hard, but telling them the truth as they can understand, it's more important than telling hiding from them just out of the fear that they will get
Hmm.
hurt, or they will have the pain. So it is very important to open up to tell the truth. And this example is very common, and it has been common during the COVID time also. And also I've seen when the children lose their pet, because children are
Yes.
close to their pet, right? When they lose
Hmm.
their pet, they keep on crying, they keep on complaining that there is no one for them. But parents say that, so what? Either they will immediately get another pet, or they
Hmm.
will just ignore. They will say, okay, now you just watch TV or you do something else. So don't bother about it. It's gone. So they feel that just because it's a pet, it's not important. But for the
So
child, it isn't important.
yes, so I mean these are all interconnected. Whether you are not properly communicating, you're not regulating. I mean you are not teaching them how to be emotionally, I mean strong and
Express themselves.
express themselves. These are and these won't these will help them in problem solving, the another aspect of
Yes.
another life skill.
Yeah,
So
it is particular. All the five things that we spoke now, no, the communication skill, emotional regulation, adaptability, resilient.
yes.
All these four important life skills will help them to develop this two important skill, problem solving and decision making.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
it is not that the if we are doing it from the childhood, as the child will become an expert, but yes,
Mm.
to a certain extent the child will have the ability to have problem solving and decision making skills, and we are developing, helping them to develop their critical and creative thinking,
Yes, yes, yes.
so
So
so that they can become a independent individual.
yes, and that's why. And for today, we have this much, and next episode we'll follow with love in abundance, where we'll speak more about all these things, and again another new episode.
Yes. And we are happy to come again with you. Please do follow us. Please do subscribe us and do write your comments so that we know where we can help. And if you have, as a parent, any kind of questions related
Yes,
to life skill, what is life skill or why it is important, or how for any particular life skill you are not able to help your child, let us know so that we can bring more episode related to it, or we can reply for your personal problem separately. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for being us. And thank you, Sharmishta, for being and supporting me always. Thank you,
thank
everyone.
you, thank you. Bye.